there, everyone. This is Shondo71986. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday evening. As you may know, I am a bundle of sunshine. I always wake up with a smile on my face, ready to take on the day. I don't spend my time being a victim or, always thinking that the world's out to get me and stuff. I don't worry about that shit. I do worry about it when I'm facing off against bosses in video games. That's the one thing I have to worry about. But you want to know why either day, I always wake up with a smile on my face, ready for the good old possibility of what the new day brings. Well, unless you're woke, then that's a really problem, because apparently, if being woke makes you more likely to be unhappy, anxious, and depressed. And this ain't me saying this. I mean, I wish I did. But no, it's actually based on an actual study. Like, for real. Like, I'm not bullshitting on this one. I'm reading this from the New York Post, okay? This also ties in with mental health. Woke people more likely to be unhappy, anxious, and depressed. A new study suggests. By Hannah Sparks. Is ignorance bliss? Trust me being ignorant, hell, it's always a blissful day. Especially on a Sunday when you don't have to go to work. You can just lay in bed, nice and cozy, going Garfield, ordering stuff from McDonald's, or chicken biscuits, and any of those breakfast meals, and you just want to lay around and don't do jack shit. Oh shit! No, I was talking about me. But sorry. But let me get back to that. That was way out of that field. Psychological researchers in Finland have created an assessment to help measure an individual's commitment to principles of social justice and made some surprising findings across Finland's population, including the negative correlation between progressive ideas and levels of happiness. Their findings, published in a Scandinavian journal of psychology, suggests other Western nations may see similar patterns among their socially conscious citizens. Study author Oskari Laitinen, butchered that name hard, my apologies, a senior researcher at the Advanced Research Flagship Center of the University of Turku, remarked that the woke discourse has since worked its way into Finnish discourse. This debate was largely data-free, and it could thus be considered a worthwhile question to study how prevalent these attitudes are, he continued. No reliable and valid instrument exists prior to the study to assess the extent and prevalence of these attitudes in different populations. So I set out to develop one. Their research trajectory includes extensive reading on intersectional feminism, critical race theory, CRT, queer theory, I can't believe that's a thing, and other relevant academic disciplines that inform critical social justice. Side post reports. Like, what the fuck? The pilot survey included 851 adult participants, most of whom were associated with the University of Turku. After refining the initial scale, the study was expanded to a more representative nation sample of 5,000 participants, distributed by Helsingin Sanomat, Finland's largest newspaper. Oh, yeah. Okay. At the end, their final critical social justice attitude scale identify 7 chisels of woke people. I hope you're ready, and also write this down, because you will need this in your day-to-day lives. I'll probably have to bookmark. I'll probably have to make a screenshot of this on my phone, and also keep it on, offline mode. Here it is. Here are the seven triggers. If white people have on average a higher level of income than black people, it is because of racism. Well, that's the biggest cracker shit I ever heard in my motherfucking life. I mean, I got a job. It ain't glamorous, but hey, at least I make my own bread. Okay, so some people makes more money than me. So what? Probably got a better job than me, but hell, I still got a job, so there's that. University reading lists should include fewer white and European authors. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. And also, very racist. Microaggressions should be challenged often and actively. Yeah, and so is punching in the face. Trans women who competed with women in sports are not helping women's rights. Yeah, that's what it says. I'm not saying this. I mean, if I did, it'll be on my own accord. Oh, reverse scored. Okay. We don't need to talk more about the color of people's skin. Thank you. That shit drives me fucking insane. Drives me fucking bonkers. I mean, okay, so the person's skin color is different than everybody else. So the fuck what? Don't bring it up. A white person cannot understand how a black person feels equally well as another black person. Nigga, what? Oh, reverse score on the trans women who compete with women in sports are not helping women's rights. Okay, yeah. Okay, the white people cannot understand how a black person feels equally well as another black person. Crock of shit right there. Oh, a member of a privileged group can adopt features or cultural elements of a less privileged group. Reverse score. Mamma mia! This is wow. Thank God I'm not woke. See, I'm born in I was born in 1986, but I grew up during the 90s, so, yeah, I'm not really woke. Thank God I don't. I mean, seriously, me going through life have to be, think about, being offended every day, being triggered every day? Nah. If that were to happen, I would have never kept a job. Like, on some real shit, I would never kept a job. The gender divide was probably most surprising to me. Lagtinen said side posts of Finland's attitudes. 3 out of 5 women view woke ideas positively, but only 1 out of 7 men. 3 out of 5 women think woke ideas are positive. Think woke idea positively, but only 1 out of 7 men. Yeah, you see the problem here? This was especially true of women in fields such as social sciences, education, and humanitarianism. By contrast, participants who worked in STEM were more likely to critique social justice efforts associated with being woke. However, the most concerning finding was the relationship between mental health and agreement with a scale. Specifically, research found a high prevalence of anxiety and depression in people who believe the statement, if white people have on average a higher income than black people, it is because of racism. More broadly, they found that those who identify as left-wing are most likely to report lower mental well-being. Jesus. Holy shit. That kind of explains why motherfuckers are losing their minds. Kind of makes it think if you think about it. I'm just gonna say L. L warned against extrapolating their findings to international audience just yet, particularly across Western nations. The studies were quite robust, with a sample size above 5,000 and good psychometric properties, L said. However, the scale would need to be validated in North American samples in order to know how these attitudes manifest there. I encourage colleagues in the United States to study the prevalence of these attitudes in the country where they originated from. Oh boy, trust me. Oh, don't worry. They'll make some studies on this one. Given how there's so many goddamn woke motherfuckers running around here like goddamn viruses. it's hard to get away from it. I mean, seriously, like, no, seriously, it's really hard to get away from it. The only place I can get away from it is the nice and comfiness of my room, my own fortress, my own city, my own castle. In here, I am my own man. But, you know, we'll definitely see how this plays out. But honestly, if you really want me to think about this whole situation, I feel like, yeah, judging by the fun, but I feel like this study did bring up some questions. I knew it always felt. I knew there was something wrong with the whole, you know, when they go, I remember this one video where some chick was like saying, every time when I wake up, I feel triggered. Every time when I when I take a shower, I feel triggered. Every time when I go outside, I feel triggered. And I was like, Jesus Christ, honey, is there anything that doesn't trigger you besides, oh, I don't know, eating your feelings away? Because let's be real, eating the pain away doesn't always help. Believe me. I tried! No, seriously, I did try. It gives you really bad indigestion, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, it turns out that being woke is, makes you unhappy, anxious, and depressed. Shoot. Thank God I'm not one of them, but there's gonna be more, and the more woke they become, the more depressed and unhappy it becomes. And I feel, and judging by the study, it might have a very, very, very negative effect on their mental health. Mental health is no joke, and if they don't take care of themselves, oof, I mean, I don't want to wish bad on them. I mean, no, seriously, I really don't. I mean, y'all could. I mean, but that's y'all, but nah, I mean, listen, I got a soul for once, okay? I have a soul, alright? I'm not that cruel yet. I only call out the little people who tend to be goddamn stupid. Which is, believe it or not, an endless fucking surprise. Oh boy, man. And who'd have thought? I'm just shooting the shit before tomorrow, which is the first day of spring. So why don't you get those out there now? But anywho, I'll leave the link to this article in the description. But let me know what y'all think, okay, on this whole situation, on this one. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so don't miss an update, share with friends, share with your neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 0071986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot. And I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye! Judging by that, and the study that the Finland prepared, I guess it's true what they say. Misery does love company.